You are listening to The Savage Podcast. Visit www.thesavagepodcast.net.
Hey Jay.
Hey Joe.
Did you notice the other day when we were training? You're normally way stronger than I am. You're a big guy, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
super strong. But did you notice a little more resistance this time?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I didn't want to say anything because when you're this big, you don't want to be shouting it
Yeah, you don't want
to everyone. But
you don't want to be shouting it. No,
especially when someone else comes up and fucking gives some sass back.
Yeah, I know you get that sass.
What was that resistance? Let's talk about that.
I don't know if you noticed when you grabbed me, but I was able to get out this time.
Yeah.
Of your vice grip.
Yes.
I took some T+ before we rolled. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to make it known now so that it didn't come back to bite me in the end when I get tested.
Yeah.
I had taken T+ and it got me strength.
It got you strength.
It got me that strength.
So no steroids. There were no injections. Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal
in a lab.
No.
Because that's usually what it would take to even come close to my strength.
Right. Exactly. Usually you would have to inject quite a few things to get to your strength level, but this was 2 scoops of easy powder in a liquid.
What was it called?
It's called T+.
Where did you get it?
Well,
Can you divulge that?
I can. There's a company out there called Onnit, ONNIT.
.com?
Yes, that's correct. T+ is a testosterone booster, like you didn't know. That also had to do with that boner I had.
Yeah. That was what was more impressive. But
Yeah.
We'll talk about
That's
that
what
later.
That's what broke the grip. T+, everybody. T+ is a supplement you take before you train. You take it a half hour before. It's like a pre-workout. It helps your body produce testosterone. It doesn't introduce a synthetic testosterone or a synthetic drug into your body. What it does is it takes earth-grown stuff, completely natural, organic stuff, and it makes your body go, oh, fuck, I need to get some strength.
Really?
Yeah, that's what
All
it does.
earth-grown.
All earth-grown.
Never in a lab.
No bullshit. Tastes great.
Wow.
Tastes great. You take that,
Yeah.
about half an hour, you start to feel that strength come.
I felt it.
Yeah, I know.
You took it and I had to feel it.
Yeah, you took it. Yeah, I didn't feel anything except strength. And then you take a scoop after, just 1 scoop for recovery.
Yeah.
Because it like reintroduces whatever it does and kind of like cools everything down. And T+ testosterone booster from Onnit.com.
Wow, that's incredible. Onnit.com, folks. Check out the portal that we have on our website, www.thesavagepodcast.net.
That's right.
And click one of the portals. Check it out. I'm telling you, Joe came in like a monster.
Just
it was
a monster.
incredible.
Yeah. They almost caged me, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't. Also, check out their Shroom Tech, cordyceps mushrooms for extra oxygen absorption and extra oxygen usage. Check out Alpha Bane, a nootropic to get your brain fire and your memory back. Focus. Just focus. All this stuff geared to making you the most optimized version of yourself.
There it is.
Boom.
1, 2, 3.
Karate. Yeah.
Defense is my specialty.
Looks like a sturgeon.
Combat.
Back off my dick.
Sex.
Don't think I won't slap you.
The Jewish rainbow?
Wanna Snickers and chill?
Mind control. Hey everyone, welcome to the Savage Podcast.
Glad to have you, motherfuckers.
So Joe, we have an amazing guest lined up for tonight.
I know.
Have you ever heard of Kurt Osiander?
I've only heard of Kurt Osiander.
Holy fuck. He's got the move of the week and it is amazing. This dude is a fucking savage.
He's the best, dude.
This is going to be such an amazing interview.
He's a savage.
Jesus.
I'm almost a little nervous,
You know what?
but not even a little bit.
Not at all.
Because he's like, from everything I've seen on his move of the week and his documentaries, he is just real as fuck.
Yeah.
And what we prefer on this show,
Is real as fuck.
that's as real as it gets right there.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking to Kurt.
Yeah.
He's over in San Francisco.
Yes, he is. Before we bring him on the air, everyone, one more time, www.thesavagepodcast.net. Check us out on Twitter, ampersand podcast savages. Check us out on Instagram if you want to see those fucking sexy pics of Sav J and Sav Joe. Instagram handle, The Savage Podcast. Also, check out Kurt Osiander, kurtosiander.com. Also, check him out on his Instagram, Kurt Osiander, and then also his Twitter feed, ampersand Kurt Osiander.
And if you train, get onto YouTube and check out the Move of the Week, because that's going to teach you everything you need to know about jiu-jitsu.
That's the most important one.
Those fundamentals and basics that he is so fucking good at teaching.
Check him out on YouTube, yeah.
Super necessary. Super, super necessary. So we're waiting on Kurt to call right now.
Yeah.
I have texted him. He's having a little technical difficulty. Turns out he's not a huge fan of technology.
Yeah, fuck technology.
From his texts.
I could imagine because his fingers.
Yeah.
He probably is trying to type and it's going left and he's poking himself in the arm as he's trying to hit J.
Yeah. If I wouldn't want to be his iPad.
Yeah.
You know? It's just
I wouldn't
frustrating.
want to be anything.
I mean, and to tell you the truth, to his credit, it is a pain in the fucking dick.
Dude.
It is a pain in the fucking dick. Technology is a pain in the fucking dick. If I could choke it out, I would.
Right.
I would.
I bet you anything he would punch his iPad.
I guarantee he would punch his iPad.
I bet you anything he would punch his iPad.
I guarantee it. I would love to see that. I would. Well, maybe we'll bring that up. We'll bring that up.
How bad technology is.
Oh, here. Oh, okay. That's
him.
Kurt. All right, everybody.
Here we go.
You are listening to The Savage Podcast. Visit www.thesavagepodcast.net.
Kurt.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
I did it.
Yeah, fuck technology, dude. What the fuck? Yeah,
I'm so bad. You guys have no fucking idea.
It's all good, man. We can't be black belts and everything, right?
Dude, fuck technology anyway. Who cares?
God, I fucking hate it so much. None of my stuff has technology. Like, all my weapons don't have technology. I fucking hate fucking, like, I don't like scopes. I use iron sights. I like swords. I like arrows. I don't even have fucking sights on my fucking bows. I don't fucking use them. I sight by just feeling shit.
By the pin.
Yeah.
Do you use a pin on your bow?
I don't even use that thing. I look down the arrow.
Really?
You're a savage, bro. Straight up. You're straight up a savage. How the hell are you, man? We've been waiting to talk to you probably since we started the podcast, the Savage Podcast. You were right on our sites immediately. I don't think it could be legitimately called the Savage Podcast if we didn't fucking talk to you, man.
Nice.
So how the hell are you? You're out in San Francisco, right?
I am in the Bay Area. I live like 25 minutes out of San Francisco and the suburbs out here in Contra Costa County. And, it's Sunday morning. I got to sleep in today, and I was going to head to the orchard and get my little project stuff and then come back. But then I remembered you guys were going to call me, and I was like, I'll do this, and then I'll go to the orchard.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, fuck the Super Bowl. Are you going to drink a little bit?
Is that today?
Yeah, see? That's what... Yeah, we didn't know that. We actually just rolled with UFC's Miles Jury yesterday, and Joe and I had no idea that the Super Bowl was today, and we were like, holy fuck, Kurt's coming on tomorrow. Fuck it.
None of my teams are playing, but it's Atlanta and fucking New Hampshire, or New England?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Yep, that's right.
So, none of my teams made it, so I don't really give a fuck, but I'll party with everybody.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to watch sports where they can't fight for me. It's tough.
Kurt, what's your setup when you go to a bar, man? Do you drink like a scotch and a particular type of beer? Like, what's your setup?
I get hammered before I go to the bar.
Okay.
Because those guys fucking make really small drinks, and if I start drinking doubles like I do here at home, it's fucking quite costly.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Fuck that.
It's always better to party first and then just let it ride out.
We've been doing that. We're veterans. We're like, we always, we're hustling pretty hard, and so we'd be like, yeah, we want to go out, but I'll pay to get in, but I'm not fucking paying for their alcohol outrageous prices, so we'd always party first and then get there.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's
the old Brie game, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Now, let's go right to Move of the Week, man. Our academy frequently will use your move of the week to teach a lesson for the day or even sometimes the week. That is an awesome fucking segment, and coming from a practitioner, super useful. I love that you focus on basics and fundamentals because I believe that can trump anything. Good, solid fundamentals and basics beats everything.
Absolutely. I mean, if you watch like I like to watch all the weight classes and all the ages and everything, and you see like the superstars and everything, and those guys. I mean, they're fucking really talented. They're really good, and some of them I even really work really hard, and but you never see these guys get in a bad position, and then when it finally does happen, you realize that they've never been there, and so they don't really know how to get out of there.
Yeah, I've noticed that your style, health style and your style, that very aggressive, very brutal, hard style, which looks like it causes a lot of people a lot of pain, which I like. I'm glad I'm not.
It should be. The guy should be uncomfortable.
Yeah, super. I've noticed that can negate a lot of these more complex and modern attacks because, I mean, balance and
it fucks them up when you fucking take away all the space and you do a bread and butter game.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Now,
I think that's the reason why. Like, I mean, I don't do always great or horrible, but I think that my game translates pretty easily to gi and no gi, and then immediately into a fight. So. And that's what Hap always stressed, when he was teaching me. He goes, "You can do this, but remember, we fight." And I'm like, "All right, so that's not practical in a fight." So I like to keep it pretty simple, I mean, and it doesn't have to be. I mean, what's really cool is it's like it doesn't have to look cool. It just has to be really cool and get the guy.
Yeah, because
Right.
nothing's cooler than a win.
Yeah. I mean, I like to win, but I like to win really nicely too. So
Yeah.
I really stress that a lot. He goes, there's winning beautifully. And I'm like, what's that? And he's all, that's when you fucking finish the guy. And I'm like,
Right.
fuck yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Right. Now, Kurt, when you're watching a UFC event and you see an opening for a move that you know would work, are you yelling at your fucking TV? Are you screaming,
Yes.
dude, what the fuck? It's right there.
I'm yelling at the TV, and my wife's like, you could have done this. And I'm like, my wife's like, that guy sucks. And I'm like, yeah, that guy does suck.
That's the best, when your wife is standing behind you yelling and knows what the fuck is going on.
It's like,
and
it's pretty funny because she's been around for a long time, and she plays around a little bit, and she's not really an athlete or anything, but she knows what's going on because, she's been hanging around for a long time with me, and it's pretty funny when she's like, that guy could have done this. He could have that. Why is he giving his back?
Yep.
And I'm like, he's tired. He's going to give up. He's going to quit right now. He wants to get out of there,
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Kurt, another thing I wanted to ask you about is, have you gotten to watch EBI or Submission Underground or any of those shows?
Dude, I get home kind of late, and then if UFC's on for free, I'll fucking throw it on. I'm a gearhead about training and being at the academy and teaching all day and everything, but I don't sit there and like watch a lot of the events because I don't know when they are. I'm more focused on my students in the academy, and then I do my hobbies and shit like that. There's a little limited time, so whenever there's time for me to do my stuff, I'm like doing it, And then I'll ask the boys, hey, what happened? And they're like, oh man, it was Gary Tonin and what's his name and their geese, and it was a cool fight. I'm like, oh, cool,
Yeah,
So,
I can understand that. Like, I'm a musician, and I've realized that sometimes after a day of playing music, the last thing you want to do is go watch another band play because you live it. And when you live it, it's a little different, I think. And people are often surprised. They're like, oh, man, you train all day. Why don't you want to watch UFC? Why don't you want to do
yeah,
that?
you got to diversify. You have to like stimulate other sections of your mind and your life. So
Sure, man.
I came up being like pretty creative. I was like into art and music. I wanted to be a lead singer and tour and shit like that. And,
Yeah.
So when I found that I had other time because I stopped doing MMA, I went back to like my creative side, and so I really like to fucking draw and paint, and eventually, hopefully, Luke will let me tattoo and shit like that.
Yeah,
and,
we're looking forward to that because I've been watching you on the
Well,
documentary.
I got a line out the door of people who want to get tattooed, so it's fucking cool as shit.
That's
so
so
I better.
That's so fucking.
I'm
awesome.
trying. I'm getting a lot better, and my art is really evolved, and then I was like, man, I got a little bit of time here and there, you know, and so I bought myself a nice fucking Dean Explorer. It's all candy apple. It's all fucking badass.
Nice, fuck yeah.
And so my students are like, why did you buy a guitar? And I'm like, well, I got a few hours here and there. I just got to get 10,000 hours.
Yeah, that's that rule.
Like,
that's that rule.
Is that your next 10,000 hour thing? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, so, you know, I do like, I got into shooting bows and shit like that. And
That's awesome, man. I grew up shooting. I grew up shooting bow, and I actually been following your tattoos on Instagram, and I really like that last one you've been working on. I believe it was a dragon.
Yeah, I got this cool decapitation scene. I'll send it to you guys afterwards, but I got some cool fucking shit up, and then one of my buddies, Jake, who trains with me over there in the city, he wants me to do a T-shirt design for him. So I started drawing up something pretty cool last night, and it's cool. Like when it was really a struggle in the beginning, how everything is, you know, and then all of a sudden you hit something like a breakthrough finally, and then you start to fucking, you know, get it. And I got into bow shooting, and I was like in my backyard, and then I'm kind of obsessive, so then I built myself my own archery
Shooting
target
range
area in my backyard, so I can shoot whatever the fuck I want.
That's fucking sweet. Now,
So I'm out there in the backyard at about 55 feet now, you know, and I'm fucking hitting everything, and I got like a backstop. Because in the beginning, I'd like shoot over the fence into my neighbor's yard.
you know what, Kurt? It's people like
I'd go next door and be like, "Hi, is it cool if I go in your backyard and get arrows?" And then she's a really nice old lady, and her son live next door, and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And so I go back there, you know, but now I don't miss anymore, you know. And then every now and then I have friends over, so I have extra bows here for right-handers, and then
that's fucking cool, man. Kurt, do you realize that people like me, you, Joe, if the world ended fucking tomorrow, we wouldn't even realize it until we got to work, and we're like, huh?
Hey, where's
everybody? Yeah. What the fuck?
What
Hey,
happened?
the commute was really easy today.
Yeah, no fucking traffic. No one making a left when they're supposed to make a fucking right.
Right. Now, I've been watching your videos for a long time, and I saw a while ago, I don't know if it was an interview or something that you did on Move of the Week, but you were talking about how you used to be a construction worker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that came up in the fucking, dude, that's why I can do the projects here around the house, man. I'm like, man, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to call somebody else to do it. And I called them up, and they gave me the price. I'm like,
fuck that. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing I'm going to pay for is I'm going to go down there and get me a 6-pack of fucking Mexicans to fucking tear the roof off and I'll lay it back down.
Right. Right. Yeah. See, before my fighting career, and I got balls deep into this world, I was a construction worker, and you know what? I can do all of it, do it all myself. Fuck them all, and now I just fight for fun, man. It's a great release. It's amazing.
The only thing I don't want to fuck with that much is electricity.
Yeah. Well, that's
everything
why I have.
Else, That's
why I have candles.
I'll roof. I can frame. I can sheetrock. I can tile. I can throw tools really, really well. My wife's down. She goes, "You can throw things."
Yeah, throw a hammer.
Yeah.
Tell her we say hello.
I'll switch fixtures and shit like that. But man, if I'm gonna have to go into the fucking box and shit, I'm calling one of my bros.
Oh man, send your wife a hello from the Savage Podcast. We'd appreciate that. We hear you yelling in the background.
My wife
rooting
Michelle.
up.
This is the Savage Podcast.
Hi, Savage Podcast. How are you today?
Doing great.
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Today's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's that?
My Steelers aren't in it.
And Michelle's like, the Steelers didn't make it. I don't give a shit.
Oh man.
Kurt, let's talk about health for a little bit.
Sure.
Fifth Degree. He's the pit bull. Obviously, he is a badass. What is it like? I know you can't. I know it's not good to talk a lot about who taps who, all this crap. But what's it like for you when you're rolling with health? I mean, how much better is he than you? Is it a stalemate?
Dude, we were just talking about this the other day, me and the guys, and they're like, man, he doesn't train. He's been out, in Brazil and having fun and stuff like that. And he'll come back and just kick the shit out of us.
Wow.
He's just got it like it's so innate in his, in his system and everything. And he just knows how to pace himself. You might be in really, really, really good shape, and you're training really well and everything. And then he'll come in and just fuck that all up for you. But he doesn't. He's not gonna play the time limit game. It's gonna go until forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So a lot of times I'll be training and I'll be done and I'll do already my training and then he'll be watching and then all of a sudden he'll go, okay, let's go, and you go, and then that's like add another 40 minutes onto that fucking training.
Jeez, brutal.
Because it's gonna be a long training.
How old is he?
Now how old is Health?
I'm 52, so I figure he's got to be like
45.
45-ish, 46.
Okay. Yeah. That dude is brutal. It just looks like everything he does is painful and uncomfortable. Like every little move he makes.
Yeah, it's pretty much like it's going like kind of like training with a combine.
Yeah.
Because if you're not gonna go through that right in a really fast way, you're gonna go through, but it's gonna come out in pieces slowly. But
Sure.
he grinds you down, and then I like the way that he does things because I kind of learned because I was like a training partner for him for like MMA and everything else, and he basically will like the war of attrition, is like the way I like to do it. So time limits always fuck me up because I don't fight so well like in the beginning sometimes, or sometimes I do fight well, but it's a war of attrition, I really like that. I like that the old format more than I like what the guys are doing now. It's like 5 minutes. These guys can run around for 4 and then get a takedown and make points and shit like that. But let's see a fight when it doesn't there is no fucking bell and you're fucked up, and now you're gonna have to fucking figure something out.
Yeah. Now you got to dig.
Right.
Now you got to dig.
Yeah,
That's
you're gonna have to do some soul searching.
That's awesome.
Dude.
So another one, dude, I love your fucking videos, man.
We do fucking love it.
It's incredible. This is fucking
I was
great.
watching other people's videos, and I was like sitting there, and my guys will like sit there and watch me look at technology and stuff, and they laugh because it's like watching a caveman do stuff. And I look at it, and the guys are like, and we're gonna show this, and I'm like, hey, are these motherfuckers gonna show a move, or they're gonna fucking talk philosophy? Because if you want to talk philosophy, talk philosophy. But if you're gonna fucking talk about, so I think that me just like getting to it and like showing the move rather than talking a whole fucking bunch works a lot better.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. When you were the one video, I believe you had Anthony Bourdain on as a guest. Now I believe he just won a big tournament. Good for him. Does he train at your academy?
When he comes into town, yeah.
No shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Is he cool?
He's a Henzo guy.
He's a Henzo. And Henzo, correct me if I'm wrong, because, there's a lot of guys out there. Henzo and Health are brothers?
Yep.
Okay. So so do you get to train with Henzo ever? I mean,
I have never like trained with Henzo. I've learned a lot of stuff because I got to go to Japan for the Bushido stuff, and so all the guys were there when Henzo, Hyan, and Alp, and and Daniel and Rodrigo and Crosley, and
sure.
And I was fortunate enough to go tag along with that, so I got to see a lot of cool shit. And then And then I've seen Half and Henzo train. I've seen Hyatt and Half train. I've seen them trade with each other, and it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
But I've never gotten to train with Henzo, actually, but I've learned a lot of cool shit from him. He'd come over here and do a seminar over at Charles's, which is another one of their brothers.
Sure.
And so I've seen all of them teach and all of them fight, so I've learned a lot of stuff.
That's awesome, man. So for just 1 second, I want to take the wonderful art of jiu-jitsu and put it aside for a second. I have a very important question. Okay. So when Anthony Bourdain comes into town, how hard do you two party?
Dude, you know what? I've not gotten able to like go out with them. Like on his show, he came and hung out for like 10 days, I want to say, and filmed and then ended up over here at my house. I made a big fucking barbecue and fed everybody, and he came over here, and I was like in the kitchen, and he was, out socializing, and then the food came out and everything, and by then the camera crew finally left, and I was just like relieved,
Yeah.
But
what did he think of your cooking?
Last time he was in town, he went to, he gets styled everywhere he goes, and he was like leaving, and he's like, "Here, take this bag. I can't take it." And I'm like, "Okay." And I opened it up, and it's like apparently he had gone by a club, and they fucking hooked him up. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" They gave me a bunch of fucking edibles and weed and shit.
Yeah.
I was like stoked.
Yes.
But
Those are the best bags to get, Kurt. Those are the best.
I know. I'm like, take this bag, and I'm like, okay.
So how lenient are they out there? I know here in New York they're fucking terrible with all the pot laws.
Dude, now it's
terrible.
legal here.
Kurt, I was watching Joe Rogan had a thing at some comedy club in California, and while him, Bill Burr, and a bunch of other comedians were all on stage during the election when everybody was watching the election and all the polls, pot became legal in California at that exact moment when they were on stage, and they all sparked a joint up. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's been really decriminalized here for a long time. Like the cops, I have police officers that train with me, and so they're like, that's the last thing we're gonna fucking give shit about is weed in California.
Yeah,
right.
And
absolutely.
it's just like, that's just stupid. And then it became like medical marijuana was available, and you go get your card, and then you can go into the clubs and everything like that. But it's kind of like it's cool because I believe that it really does help a lot of people. Some of my friends got a hold of me, and they had a kid that he has like really bad epilepsy and stuff like that, and somebody broke into the care provider's facility, and so the kid wasn't getting the medicine. So I called up my sponsor, which I'm sponsored by Barbary Coast, which is a medical
Dispensary?
marijuana dispensary. And it's really a nice spot, and they're fucking awesome people.
That's awesome.
And so I called my friend up, Jesse, and I'm like, hey, man, this kid, he's got really bad like spasms and palsy and this and that. And so I got them tied together, and they gave him the medication that they needed. And the kid had never talked. And as soon as, you start to introduce, THC and everything like into the kids, stopped having spasms and finally started talking and shit. So
Wow, yeah.
I think that stories like that and like things for like cancer patients or whoever, if it helps with your anxiety or whatever, I think that is great because it's a fucking weed. It grows naturally. It's,
Yeah. Why fucking?
and so
you
I don't
can't
see it
criminalize
as
Earth.
bad as alcohol. I think that if really stoned people drove around, there'd be a lot of slow traffic, but there wouldn't be deaths.
Yeah.
Right.
Kurt, have you ever watched any of the stand-up or comedy of Bill Hicks? He's deceased now.
Bill Hicks. Which one was he? What was his thing?
He was just the man, dude. He's the guy that, speaks on the beginning of the Tool albums, like Anima, and he was way ahead of his time, and he had this bit about people getting stoned and driving and how it would just be like...
I know that I probably don't know him by name, but I bet you if I look him up, I know who he is.
Yeah,
but
check him out, because he's got a lot of... And he was saying that shit 15, 20 years ago, which is fucking awesome.
I mean, what's the worst thing? The person's driving 45 miles an hour,
Yeah.
really stoned, paranoid, worried that the cops are watching him. You know?
Yeah, he's just going to do everything right at that point. When you're drunk, you're like, I don't give a fuck about any cops.
Yeah, here in New
you're
York.
fucking driving. I'm driving Braille and I'm skidding against the rails.
Here in New York, New York still has their head in their ass and doesn't look at the benefits.
Yeah.
You
Shit,
watch
the
out.
Bible Belt. The Bible
Dude.
Belt's even worse than you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh
Dude,
my
I was
God.
in Mississippi. I was in Mississippi.
Why?
I was hanging out.
Why?
And the guys are like, so what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm hanging out here, just getting stoned out front. And they're like, you can't do that. And I was like, why? I have my card. I have, this is my medication. I'm just chilling here, And they're like, no. And then and the guy's like, yeah, I got pulled over with a dime bag. And I'm all, what happened? They give you a fine? And he's like, no, they took me to jail. And I'm all, and then what? They gave you a fine and released you? And he's like, no, they kept me for 2 months. And I'm
Holy
like, for a dime bag?
What?
That's fucked up.
Holy shit. So there's still, places
What?
that are like that they don't like that fucking weed because
Wow.
they think,
Yeah.
it's going to make you listen to rock and roll and freak out.
That's
Make you rebel against your parents and start free thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember, hey, did you get this when you were young? I used to find articles on the refrigerator of marijuana is the gateway
Yeah.
drug for my mom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gateway drug? Yeah. She's like, yes, if you smoke marijuana, then you will be more likely to do
Yeah.
other drugs.
I think I used that as rolling
my
papers.
mom has a Spanish accent really, really bad.
Oh, does she? Oh, okay.
So I always make fun of her.
Kurt,
It's bad.
I ripped the article down that my mom put on the refrigerator and used it as a rolling paper.
Oh man, my mom went through a lot of shit, bro. Needless to say, she saw some funny shit in her time. But all I remember is one of these times I was sitting there and I was putting on Black Sabbath on the fucking 8-track fucking cassette and album player,
Fuck yeah.
and he's rolling weed, in a frisbee, getting the fucking seeds out of it, and behind him is my mom looking down at him, and he's just like, yeah, man, this is really good weed. And I look up, and then he looks behind him, and she's like, oh, hi, Mrs. Osiander. And I'm just like, fuck.
Fuck.
But we all made it through that phase.
Yeah, we did.
She asked about all the guys that she used to, see at the house. And she's like, what about that guy? What happened to him? I'm all, he manages properties and is married with 2 kids. She's like, I never would believe that. She thought we'd all be criminals and dead or something,
Kurt, when going back to jiu-jitsu for just a bit, I know you've rolled with a lot of guys, and I know you got, how many students do you have right now?
Fuck, bro. SF's fucking rolling deep. It's like, I want to say 400 plus.
Wow. Okay. Damn.
Wow.
So you're what time do you get to the academy in the morning?
I get to the academy about 5 a.m.
And what time do you usually leave?
If it's Tuesdays, I get a half day, and Mondays I get a half day. Tuesday and Thursdays I get out of there about 7:30, 8 p.m.
Jesus.
It's usually a 12 to 15 hour day.
Wow.
And then there's 2 hours in the middle there, 2 or 3, where I go and I draw.
Okay. You get a little break, a little bit.
Yeah.
Your drawings are fucking awesome, dude.
I used to go lift weights and then swim when I was fighting and stuff. And then after I stopped fighting, I was like, wait a minute, these hours I could do drawing again. So that's what replaced my weightlifting and swimming and shit.
Sure.
And then
That's coming
that's
along
about
nicely.
it.
That's coming. Yeah, some of your drawings on Instagram are fucking. They're fucking sick, dude. That dragon one is fucking dope.
I got some really good teachers, man. It's nice to have 8 black belts to be tutored by.
Oh sure, fucking A, man. You get
all the Seventh Son guys fucking hooked me up and showed me all their tricks, and everybody's got a formula to do what they do,
Yeah.
And then when you get a bunch of different formulas, you can pick the one that works for your retarded ass the best.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, each one of them has their specialty, and so I got really, really super fortunate because Luke's really good at Japanese, and they're all really well rounded. But like they have their like their thing that they really like to do. So like Jeff does biomech, Luke is Jap. Oh,
I
Andrew
see that
does
some of
Japanese.
some of yours have a nice touch of Japanese to them.
Yeah, I like to like do like. Right now I'm doing some Japanese stuff a lot right now, but earlier I was doing like just pinups, hella pinups because I was like obsessed.
Right.
I got OCD, so I got obsessed with like I'm like fuck, I gotta draw fucking hot chicks because I always liked Frazetta. So I fucking started drawing the female figure, and my wife was like, "Stop drawing naked chicks." And I'm like, "God damn it!
God damn it!
It's easy to draw. Draw some guys. And
Yeah.
it's easy to draw.
Draw someone with a fat sack.
Yeah, like fuck, I can't. I don't want to draw boys. Boys are easy to draw, you know, but girls are curvy, and you can make. Like,
Yeah,
all
this
kinds
this nurse is pretty curvy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's
Would
a
it-
slutty nurse.
Yeah, wouldn't mind getting that injection. Just saying. Now look at. I'm going to say this because I'm safely about 1,000 miles away from you
Yeah.
and not in danger. But with your fingers the way they are, how the fuck do you draw, man?
Dude, how am I gonna play guitar?
That's a better
Yo,
question.
you could look at it this way. You
And
could.
all I want to do is do the rhythm section. I'm just gonna do the fucking crunchy back fucking part, and
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. The crunchy. You could look at it this way. You could either say that it's going to be really hard for you to play a D chord, but it's going to be really easy for you to play an augmented chord. Because those.
Exactly. I'm just gonna tune it down to D and fucking just be all.
Oh yeah, so we were super excited to have you, and we were telling everybody and threw it all over our social media that you're going to be on our show. Speaking about what Joe was just talking about, your fingers. We were personally asked why people tape their fingers, and instead of us explaining it, we figured we'd take the question that we were asked and asked you, why would one tape their fingers?
I grabbed so hard that, like, after, like, you know, you guys were saying construction. Like, construction made me really strong from like just humping shit.
Right.
Right.
And I used to be a hod carrier, so I'd fucking use brick tongs and fucking break down shit and carry cinder blocks all day. And
Yep.
when I started grabbing keys and everything, sometimes I'd be stronger than my appendage would be.
Right.
Right.
So the fingers would like bend or tweak, and you can't stop for a fucking finger or toe. That's fucking faggot shit. And so as my fingers got bent and everything, I was like, man, I gotta tape these fuckers. So I started taping them up, and that's just to support that knuckle, give it a little bit of a how can I say just a little backup, you know?
Yeah, a little more support, a little more
A
strength.
little more support. It's not for like grip, like, you know, grabbing, like sticking to the guy more, because I can do that without the tape.
Right. Yeah, I figured.
It's just so that, like, one of my fingers, I don't know what happened to it. One of the white belts grabbed it like on the first day I ever trained with them, and he like grabbed just the pinky and pulled it weird, and so now if I bump it into anything, it'll just dislocate and point to the left. So I have to tape it to my other finger, otherwise it'll fucking.
I was gonna say
It's just a nuisance.
Terrible at giving directions.
Yeah. Directions
It's
must
like
be
it's
tough for
over
you.
there. And like, what the fuck is that?
Why are you?
What over there? Where?
Why are you pointing me at the sewer in the street, Kurt?
What is it? A curve?
You want me to make a U-turn?
Exactly. So I just tape them just for support and to salvage what's left of them.
Sure.
So your wedding band doesn't fall off.
My wedding band doesn't fit my finger anymore because it won't slide over the bend.
Tell Michelle the only wedding band you need is that black belt.
You got me one of those rubber ones. He's like, you got to wear this all the time. I'm like, I don't think the girls are worried if I'm married or not when I'm choking them. What?
Oh God, dude.
You have a ring for your finger?
Yeah, I have a ring for my finger.
So I'm going to buy you one for Valentine's Day.
Well, I got a ring for my finger.
Get a sword or a ring.
I want a sword.
I want a sword. I want a sword. Kurt, I saw.
Did you get a ring or a sword? I'm like, I want a sword.
I want a sword. Your wedding sword, sir. Kurt, I saw that you recently just got sponsored by Onnit.
Yeah, dude.
Are they fucking awesome or what? We do Onnit. We're affiliated with them too.
Dude,
can you talk on that?
The containers are too small. I need like industrial size containers of that shit.
Yeah, dude. What do you take? Do you do Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech? What do you roll with?
Yeah, I do the Shroom Tech, Alpha Brain, Stress, the minerals, the pre-workout.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And the greens.
Yep. Oh, you do it all.
D spray. I'll take anything you got. If you got it and it's good, I'll take it. You know? That goes for other supplements also.
Oh, fucking savage.
At this point, we're just going to shout out our stuff, Kirk. We're going to take just 2 seconds here. You guys can visit the www.thesavagepodcast.net. Kurt's episode will be up on there in the future. Twitter, &Podcast Savages. Instagram, The Savage Podcast. Also, check out Kurt, Kurt Osiander on Twitter. And his website,
KurtOsiander.com.
Check that shit out. And if you aren't watching...
I don't even Twitter.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I've been messaging you for a month. You have never answered me once.
In fact, since I got my new iPhone 7, which I almost killed already, because I can't get online to any of my things. I have not been on my Facebook forever, which are all my contacts on Facebook.
Right.
It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's that I can't get on because the stupid technology is against me.
Fuck technology, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
God,
it.
I hate it so much.
So yeah, we're huge on Instagram, and I was gonna ask you to follow us. If you're having trouble, I'm gonna
do it right now.
Okay, sweet.
You're the man.
I was gonna call you and walk you through it because that would be awesome. I've been following your shit.
I don't think you understand. You gotta see. I'm gonna fucking film an episode where they ask me to do something because they're like, "Look, all you gotta do is cut and paste and then send it to me." And this one time, I just jumped up and I started to punch my iPad and run around in circles screaming. And my guys were like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?" You know,
technology.
I don't think you understand. I'm not in the right era. I'm not.
He's a barbarian.
I'm not supposed to.
He's a savage. He's a savage.
But that's why you work so well for jiu-jitsu, though, man. I really believe that. I really believe that there's two schools of thought, and I think the two leading guys right now in online YouTube teaching, is, apart from your personal teaching that you do at your academy, is you, because you're a savage, and the way you teach, it's like it's almost endearing to the person who's getting hurt. Like the guy, you had the one guy down, and you were showing a move, and you cranked his arm over, and you said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he was like, "That's my bad shoulder." And you said, "I don't give a fuck." Just like, we love that.
I went through that yesterday. We did a little seminar yesterday at Jake and I, and we were doing omoplata, of course. And he's like, grab me an omoplata and sweep me and everything. And then we were doing like where you go behind the guy and fucking rack the guy. And then I'm like, look, stop jerking your fucking leg like that. While he's talking and showing the 30 plus people, he's like jerking his leg every time. And I'm like, "You fucker, I'm going to punch your ass. Stop it."
Also,
so I look under what? Savage Podcast?
Yep, just search
on Instagram?
The Savage Podcast. Yeah, we should pop up.
And you'll come up.
But see, then this thing came up. It says 1 public post, 3 public posts, 416 public posts.
Oh, God.
The Savage Podcast. The most recent.
And we follow you, too, on there, so that's another way you can do
it.
Oh,
dude. You guys are crazy guys.
Yeah, we are. We are. We're nuts.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. There's even pictures of, like, your chicks on here. Or what the hell are you guys doing?
We got too many chicks to put on there.
I don't know if that's
us. Dropper?
Kurt, I don't know if that's us. I don't think that's us.
That's not you guys?
If there's tons of chicks, no.
There's like, okay, never mind. I thought that was you guys. What is your thing? I put Savage
just
and
put
podcast.com or what?
Just type in The Savage Podcast. And
that's why.
There it is.
Shut up, Michelle.
I think the last picture is of me scuba diving.
Yeah, so that should be that. You should see that.
Yeah, I was not on your guys' thing.
No,
Good
you were on something else.
Yeah.
You're on the
I'm
Savage
following you.
Bonecast.
Oh, Desari.
The
There we go.
Bonecast.
Got it.
I got you.
Nice. Good. So,
Oh, you guys got a cool fucking kettlebell that's a fucking Cyclops.
yeah, that's my cat. I got that from On It.
Dude, that's cool.
You know who we just
that
had
reminds
on?
me of the old fucking Jason and the Argonauts
Fuck
shit.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That shit's the shit, man. That claymation shit, that was the bomb.
Dude, if I was going to do a remake, I would remake that one.
Yeah, why don't they? They could do something
Oh, with
fucking
all the
sick.
cool effects, goddamn, Jason and the Argonauts would be so badass.
Yeah, I know. That guy was brilliant. That stop animation or stop motion filming that he did. That was brilliant. Even, it still looks cool. Watching it now, it still looks fucking cool, dude. But they should remake that shit.
No, I'll watch. If that's on, I'll fucking watch it. And my wife will go, God damn it, I know this movie.
If I can have a verse in the
Hey,
movie,
when your wife starts saying the lines from fucking the James Bond movies,
actually, I just saw James Bond first.
you have to get her help.
I'm feeling hurt today.
Hey, look, I'll watch James Bond any fucking time. It's got to be Roger. It's not Roger Moore. I watch only fucking Sean Connery.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Money penny shit. She's had her kicks.
Kurt's gonna die today.
So needless to say, when my wife is like
Shit, money
singing the
penny.
fucking theme song from Russia with love, I'm like, oh fuck, I've really fucking damaged her.
I saw the first comic book of James Bond for $135 today. I should scoop that up.
You should scoop that
You
up.
should
for
have
me.
grabbed that.
Yeah.
You should have grabbed that.
I'm gonna
Hey,
go back.
she's good about that. She'll like find stuff, and all of a sudden, some ancient package will show up here. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude, I saw your one room on the documentary that's all decked out with weapons and figurines and fucking art. That fucking room is killer, dude.
Yeah, it's dope, dude. I really
So-
like my man room.
Yeah, your man room is manly as fuck. I love
I
it.
like it a lot.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of sharp and pointy, but it's cool.
It's dangerous to be in, but it's
Yeah,
definitely
dude,
cool.
you fall in here. Somebody tried to break in our house, and it's like, really, dude? You're not gonna leave alive. I can just,
Yeah.
Even if I'm here by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hope they
I
don't
already
trip.
showed her how to rack the shotgun. I got an old school fucking shotgun that you rack, not like,
I'm like,
you make that sound.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't leave after that. Just start fucking shooting through the wall at
Right.
it.
That's
run,
that.
motherfucker, you better run.
And she's all, will it go through the wall? I'm all, oh yeah, it's got slugs in it.
Yeah, that's got to be the most intimidating sound. Is the sound of a shotgun.
Racking up.
Yeah.
Racking
But,
up.
yeah,
Rack 'em up.
Osiander's house.
an asshole.
Yeah, who the fuck? I don't know that. You'd have to be out of your mind. to
I've
do
got
that.
I've got an 18.5-inch barrel. What is it? It's a fucking Mossberg with the with the
I
pistol
got a
grip.
Benelli, man. I got hooked up. I got a fucking nice Benelli and fucking showed Michelle how to fucking.
2 in the head, 1 in the chest.
That's right, baby girl.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
She's all with the shotgun too. I'm all fuck it, yeah.
Really get arrested.
That guy's gonna be fucked up. 2 in the chest,
You're
1 in
not
the head.
leaving.
Now, Kurt, your academy, San Francisco, that's Health Gracie San Francisco, correct?
That's right.
Monday through Saturday?
I am Monday through Saturday. I can't go on Sunday. I'll be fucking.
We have Kurtikism.
Oh, okay.
Religion.
It's her religion.
Kurtikism.
Yeah, I would assume.
So
I
have
think
to
we
stay
all
home on
subscribe to
Sundays
that.
and do my honeydews and shit like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Otherwise, my wife, like, if she's lucky, she sees me like 2 hours a day.
Which is lucky. Woo!
That keeps the relationship hot, though.
Yeah,
It actually does.
That's what I try to sell it as.
I'm trying to help you out, brother.
Maybe a diamonds come with it.
Yeah, if I come home with diamonds every time, I don't know what the fuck it is.
What about dime bags?
I'm sponsored. I'm cool with that. I'm all sponsored with that. She can smoke at will.
dude, you're the best, man. We have 5 questions that we ask every guest. All right,
Cool.
to make sure that they know that you're an actual human being. Because a lot of people, when they watch
Did he eat my
people,
thing?
Oh, he's eating it.
Oh, he thought it
Oh, shit.
my pit bull. He
Oh,
knows when
man.
Amazon comes, and he thinks that the packages are for him.
Well, sometimes they
It's a drug dog, Kurt.
No. My wife lets him fucking open his packages, so he thinks now that all packages are for him. So he's over here fucking opening my fucking box over here manually, which of course he has no opposing thumbs. So he's using his fucking teeth, and he's opening my box over here. And hey,
So the dog was eating your package? What
yes.
happened?
He was eating my. Well, I got these lights that go in the umbrella
yeah,
for the outdoor patio furniture.
nice.
It is cool.
Yeah.
And he's over there eating something, and she's like, "Hey, he's eating this. Is this his?" And I look over there, I'm like, "No, those are mine."
Those are mine.
Oh, man. Well, Kurt,
He knows how to open packages. Pit bulls are fucking. That's the only dog I'll ever have ever again.
Hey,
I've
Kurt.
never had a pit bull. They're the best.
we're gonna send you a T-shirt in the mail for being such a fucking savage fucking guest. I hope he bites it and you get pissed at him and it's a memory.
I'll have my wife put him in it.
I dressed him.
Shouldn't dress dogs. It breaks their will. to
Well,
live.
not for the dog, for you.
Kurt, I guess we'll have to send
Dress her
two.
too. I don't like to. I don't have any fashion sense.
That's okay. This is a Savage T-shirt. It's the Savage Pocket. You're gonna look great in it. But if you end up doing that video where you're mad at technology,
Oh my god.
we want you to wear the Savage Podcast shirt
Okay.
So you
because
really built
you
that
heard it here
online?
first.
I'll have my guys ask me to do something really simple on it. And you'll see that like my mood changes. All of a sudden I start to get like really agitated. I hate it so much.
Oh, I would love to see that.
All right, so here's our 5 questions for you, Kurt. They're simple.
Okay.
They're fast. You just answer them. You ready?
Okay.
1. What's your favorite color?
Red and black.
Oh, that's fucked up. Jay, tell him
wow.
right now so he knows I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
that's Joe's favorite color combo.
My whole house is red and black. So,
Everything.
Whoa.
His
You're-
penis. Everything is red and black.
that's a
Penis is
disease,
red and
though.
black.
Daddy.
Okay, next question. What's your favorite band or musician? I know that's a tough one, but just one.
Oh, fuck. That is fucking tough. Band or musician.
Easy.
Fuck. That's fucked up, but that's too many bands. I'll just say this. I like it fucking heavy.
All right.
Heavy.
Do you like Tool?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Of course you like
I worked
Tool.
backstage and did a private with Maynard backstage at New Year's Eve show.
Are you fucking serious?
No?
How was that? How was that? What was that? How's his jiu-jitsu?
This is when he was a blue belt?
Yeah? Is he decent?
Fuck yeah. Maynard's good, man. He's got his own touring black belt that goes with him, and he comes by when they do it. When they come through the city, his black belt comes and trains with us, you know. Maynard, as far as I know, he's fucking pretty decent. He was decent when he was a blue belt, and I was backstage with Tim Alexander, who used to be the drummer for
Yeah, Primus.
Primus.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So,
I'm gonna have to
those
send
guys-
you some of my music, Kurt. I think you're gonna dig it. Question 3.
Yeah.
What is your favorite musical instrument to hear a solo on? I think I know the answer to this, but I just want to hear you say it.
I say guitar.
Fuck yeah.
There it is.
Goddamn
You
right
heard
it
it.
is.
You heard it live, baby.
You're walking out of the
Tambourine.
house. Tambourine.
I got you covered, bro. I'm gonna send you some of my music.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay kills that tambourine. You have no idea.
Fuck that. So what am I going to be in the band? I'm like, yeah, you're in the band. She goes, what do I get to play? I'm like,
Tambourine.
you got cowbell, you got tambourine,
Yeah.
you got
Big
whatever
one.
fucking percussion instrument you can't hold in your hand.
Triangle.
Yeah, triangle.
The triangle. Oh my god. Fuck.
That's necessary for the Osiander band, I would think.
Oh my God.
Gotta have a fucking triangle in there.
Oh my god.
Okay, question number 4. You're walking out of the house. It's time to go out. Do you pick stripes or plaid?
Fuck, I ain't wearing either of those things.
I didn't think so. You're going bareback, aren't you?
Bareback with his black belt.
Yeah.
Striped or plaid. I don't even. I'm not wearing stripes or plaid.
What do you
and
wear?
My wife wants to put me in fucking Dockers and fucking khakis. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not gonna wear that fucking shit. Why are these fucking women obsessed with putting me in fucking khakis? What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, and the last question, which is morbid as fuck. If you had to choose between drowning or being burned alive, what would you choose?
Drown.
Yeah, I think most people would. I don't think most people like their skin to fucking melt
Waxing your chest hair.
off. Yeah.
So check this out. So I'm ancient history guy and everything.
Yeah.
And so when they used to do the burn at the stake and everything, they thought that the people were suffering more because they were still moving and shit like that.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're fucking burning and they're fucking suffering. But as soon as the flames are high and everything like that, and they inhale them, it fucking cooks their lungs.
Ugh.
And they're basically undulating just because of the heat. It's not because they're still alive.
They're moving
But
because of the steam.
The what is it called? The art of the art of the fair. Yeah, the art of the fair. The truth by fire.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Fuck that. I'd rather drown any day, man.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Drown. They say it's kind of peaceful and cool, but
okay. Yeah.
I think that it's way cooler than fucking being lit on fire.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh my God.
I'll go a bunch of different ways, but lit on fire, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck all that shit.
Oh. Kurt, we have one more very, very important question. Yeah, but before that, everyone, you're listening to the fucking Savage Podcast.
We've got the biggest savage in the world on
right now, Kurt Osiander. Check out this episode, www.thesavagepodcast.net. Check us out on Twitter, &Podcast Savages. Also, Instagram. Fuck.
Yeah, and if
The Savage Podcast, check us out. Also, check out Kurt at Kurt Osiander on Twitter. Even though he's not going to fucking say shit to you.
I don't do anything there because I don't
but still follow him because I said so.
More importantly, check out KurtOsiander.com.
Yeah.
And check out his on his Instagram. His pictures are fucking amazing. I've been following his artwork, and it's amazing.
Also,
it's great.
get your ass to YouTube and check out the move of the week. I don't care if you don't train jiu-jitsu. Watch the move of the week. Learn something. Get up and go fucking train.
I got moms that come up to me and I'm like, I watch Movie of the Week, and I'm like, and then there's like her daughter and everything, and I'm all, do you watch it? And she goes, yeah, and I'm all, with the sound off, and she goes, no, with the sound on.
Wow.
I'm all, no way.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
Mother daughter.
Yeah, mother daughter. Yeah.
No, because I'm like, dude, don't say those words. And they're like, no, I'm not allowed to say those words. You can say those words as soon as you move out of the fucking house. Yes.
Now,
Oh, my
Kurt,
goodness.
we're going on. We had a guest on. We had a Buffalo expert on with Bigfoot. We're going on a Bigfoot expedition in the summer. We're going to vlog it. We're going to cast
Dude,
it.
I would go with you
I
Yeah.
can't go. I'm
Dude.
scared.
because I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This is what we.
No, bro, there's no other alternative. If you're going to go find him, you're going to end up killing him.
Yeah. You can't. You're not.
What are you gonna do, run?
What do you think he's going to do? If I was Bigfoot, I'd try to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. So our question to our guests, especially because we had Miles Jury on, we had Stefan Kesting on, we need to ask you, what's our go-to move if we're fighting a 600-pound ape? What do we do?
Go
You better get his back and fucking choke him.
I'll be with the bow and arrow.
You better get a good guillotine or get his back, because I tell you what, he's going to have some fucking long fucking nails. He'll probably going to disembowel you anyway. But if I'm going, he's going. That's all I got to say. If I'm going, he's going. And they disembowel me, but then I'm fucking holding the choke.
That's fucking amazing.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is. The message.
Kurt, one last thing, brother. Thank you so much for fucking being on the Savage Podcast.
Dude, you guys can call me anytime you guys fucking want, man. I'm fucking home on Sundays.
Yes.
If you guys got a missed guest or you guys just want to call and fucking have some levity, you guys can always call me.
Yes,
You're the man, dude.
We're gonna be calling you. We're gonna be fucking calling you, man. You were amazing,
And
amazing.
Bro,
Please-
I like just fucking chopping it up. It's fucking fun.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, and we can talk about anything you want. We don't always have to talk about fighting or jits. We talk about
that's
all
what
kinds of
I
shit.
prefer, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Talking
think.
about crazy shit like the Bigfoot hunt.
So-
I mean the expedition to
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Whatever. Basically, it's gonna turn into a hunt.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
Have
gonna.
you guys seen that one Bigfoot movie where the kids go out to the
Don't scare me.
shut up and show you saw the movie, you were scared, you little pussy. And needless to say, these guys go out to like the family cabin and they're out there having fun, getting high and everything, and then something starts throwing rocks at them, and so they fucking get pissed off and start filming shit, and then they kill one of the Bigfoot's babies.
Oh, Jesus.
You
That's
haven't
never
seen
good.
that?
No, but that's never a good idea.
Oh, dude, this movie is fucking scary. The Bigfoot comes back pissed off and starts picking them off,
Oh.
like dragging them into their lair and fucking torturing and killing them there. And no, needless to say, I'll find the fucking title and I'll send it to you guys. But it's pretty well done because the Bigfoot is fucking not fucking around.
No, they don't fuck around. Apparently, they're
I
fucking
don't think I would
gigantic.
either. If I was a Bigfoot, I'd be hunting people.
What?
I wouldn't eat them, but I'd fucking hunt them.
Oh my goodness. That's fucking awesome. Kurt, thank you so much again, brother. Hey, listen, there's two things that you always say. We want you to end the episode.
Yeah.
At the end of all of your fucking videos.
We really want to hear it before we hang.
Fucked up a long time ago and go train.
Fucking headache. Somebody called the medic. This judge should have never let them go. Because this record shows two savages that'll leave you bruised and bandages from head to toe. Okay. Yo, I gotta finish writing this, dude. Well, I'm going right now.
All right, yeah. Give me a call.
All right, peace.
You are listening to the Savage Podcast.
They're like a rush and a fucking headache. They're off their meds and the judge should've never let them go. It's sex and mind control, cause this record shows two savages that'll leave you bruised and bandages from head to toe. Get ready for combat, cause they're on a mission, like a junkie seeking a public assistance card. Cause the competition blows harder than Sav J when he has to start his car. They're on fire, huffing their own fumes. These motherfuckers have seen more shit than Sav Joe, sitting on the can, having diarrhea after a handful of mushrooms. Fired the last intern that tried to get ahead. Guess it sucks to be you. Kids, forget what your parents said. Play with knives, get to the point, we'll cut your wrist too. The Savage Podcast, cutting out coke. Oh me, oh my, is this what it means to OD online?
You are listening to the Savage Podcast. Visit www.thesavagepodcast.net.